Okay, welcome back to another episode. My name's Stephen from Projects in Progress. Today we're going to be mounting up a water tank, 25 litres, that'll fit above my spare tyre in my forward Ranger behind me. I went this way because I want to use up space that was unused, basically. So above the spare tyre, there's enough room to fit this in here. Did a bit of research and whatnot on the net. Anyhow, this is it. So it's a pretty slim line. Obviously got my 2 breathers here and extended the breather hose so I can mount that higher, probably up as high as I can, so any water crossings and whatnot, I'm not going to get any water into my fresh water. Okay, so basically I've got these 2 fittings here, one in this side, one in that side. These 2 into that, join to a crossover and straight out, rightio. So what we're going to do is start getting this ready to mount these 2, and then obviously I'll get some hose clamps and that suit this hose, and away I'll go. All right, so let's start getting into it, and we'll start fitting them up, rightio. So basically it's just screw them in. Screw that in by hand for now. Got a 17mm spanner. Do it up a bit so it's firm. Obviously it's plastic, so you just be careful not going too far or too hard on it. Basically you just screw that into one side. And on this side we're doing exactly the same thing basically. Screw that in there. $17mm again. Okay, we've just gone and boiled some water to make it a little bit easier to get these fittings on. Okay, because I want them to go up a fair way, and then I'm going to go get some hose clamps as well, and hose clamp them together because I don't want these things leaking. So it's basically just putting the hose in the hot water, letting it get hot, soft a bit. And basically pushing it up as far as it'll go. Same again with this end. Even though they're all the way up there, up as far as they can go, I'm still going to get a couple of little hose clamps, put the hose clamps on them just to make sure that everything's going to be fine. So as you can see, I've got the other end now in the water, making it nice and soft. I don't really want to cut it, because if I have to, oh but hang on, that's going to be the lowest point too. Let's insert. So it's going to basically go like that, but I want a hose clamp there, I want a hose clamp up there as well. Obviously, that'll sit that way under the car, as my 2 vents here will go through there and then up higher so there's no water can get in. Okay, so from here I've basically got a little tap, on off tap, that'll obviously go from there into there. But I'm thinking I might even go get a little bit more hose bit longer and hook up a proper, like a different fitting to it, where I can actually fill it, make it easier to fill, make it, you know, a lot more easier to use. But anyhow, we'll be back soon. I've got some hose clamps in that. I'll give you a quick look at what I've actually done. Okay, so as you can see, there's all tape under each of those fittings. I've got a hose clamp on that one, hose clamp here, T-piece there, which I was talking about before, and that's obviously the water in and out. But the best thing of all, so far that I've found, is this fitting here. Hopefully that will fit a normal standard hose fitting. I'm hoping that does, but I will try that out later on anyhow and soon see. Anyhow, I'll have a quick look underneath and I'll show you exactly what we have to take out to actually mount this. At the moment, if you look at that, that's upside down, okay? This, basically those two fittings there are the breathers, okay? They will actually fit onto that pipe there, okay? And basically all it is, the two pipes that go into there run up into this one main piece of pipe, protected, and then obviously a cap on the end to prevent the water from getting in, okay? We'll go underneath and have a look and see what bolts we have to undo to actually mount this up, okay? Moving underneath, you'll see this heat shield here for the exhaust. There's one bolt there, 10mm bolt, and that bolt there, 10mm bolt. Got to take those two out. The mounting brackets for the actual tank is those two, one there, one there, and then on the other side here, there and there. Okay, me breather, I'm going to mount my breather off there, I think, and then run the hose up there as high as it can go, so it's out of the actual, you know, water if I have to do a water crossing, right? And then all the other two black leads are going to run over the chassis and back into here, where this whole area here is where that tank's going to mount. Okay, first off, we'll take this heat shield off for the spare tyre. These two bolts are at 10mm. Okay, 10mm socket basically comes out. It's pretty self-explanatory. As you can see, the brackets are done up tight. They fit pretty well. That's the exhaust side of it, obviously. Fits up there. I've got my breather, two breather hoses that come up the back there, out to the side. And what I'm going to do with these now, I had a bit of a think and changed my mind again. So that hose there is a hose from the air compressor at the front of the car that goes all the way up inside the tub. So these two hoses now, I'm going to cable tie them to this hose all the way up to the top. Okay, I'm still going to use the same sleeve as it had on before, but I think it's going to be a lot better going up in there where it's a lot higher. And if you look, you can actually see the air fitting up the top there that I've put in there. Okay, the next thing we're going to do next is the heat shield that come off here and here. I'm going to put that back on. Then the spare tyre is going to go up into here, obviously, and then we're going to do the water test to make sure there's no leaks. Okay. Okay, back here. Okay, as you can see, same as before, just in reverse order, basically. Okay, that's tight. Back on. So now move on to the these hoses. Just cut these to length, so I can mount this up. This bit here, push that up there as far as it will go. And do the same for the other one. Okay, so basically that's all still in there. Plug that up in here. Trusty cable ties out. Okay, so what I've basically done with my breather hose there, 2 breathers running up into that tube. It goes all the way up to the top there, and I've cable tied it up there. So anyhow, the theory behind it is, as I fill that tank up, when that water is, or when it's full, water will push up through that breather, these 2 tubes here, breather hoses, to the top where it'll overflow, and then you'll see water will start to flow or run or drip out of there, and then I know it's full. Okay, now the last thing to do for now is to mount the spare tyre, get it under, and then, so before I put the spare tyre in, give you a big overview of how it actually looks underneath. Remembering that space was just wasted before, now it's 25 litres of water potentially you can hold. Okay, alright, I'll give you a quick look now with the spare tyre obviously back up in there. There's all my fittings down there, all my filler, all the way through, up to this side, my breathers. You wouldn't really know there was an extra tank under there, the way it just fits in there so easily. Everything's been done at the moment, so now it's just a matter of hooking it up to a tap, running it, and seeing if we've got any leaks, and then seeing if the overflows work. And I'll probably be doing this a few times, running water through it, emptying it, running water through it, running, emptying it, until I actually just to make sure there's nothing in the tank. Okay, but the way it's been built at the moment, it's very high quality. To fill it, and we'll see if this fitting fits a normal, I think it does actually, maybe not. Okay, it does fit. So that tank, that fitting that I was very impressed with, fits that fitting of a normal tap in Australia. So anyway, I'll go turn the tap on and we'll see what happens. Hopefully there'll be no leaks. Just go and turn the tap on. Let's check for any leaks that I can see. Nothing's dripping at the moment, so we'll soon see. But what we're looking for, when it does fill up, there should be water coming out through there to let me know it's full. But this may take a bit of time, so we'll just see how we go. Not sure how long this is there. The water's starting to come out of the overflow, so therefore it's full. Time to go and turn the tap off. Okay, so I'm just draining the water back out of the tanks. And I'll run some more water through it. About to hook up the hose. Is that fitting? Perfect, it does fit. Turn the tap on so it's open. As you can hear, starting to gurgle already. And here comes the water. So just turn the tap off. And as you can see up there, water is coming out of the overflow like I anticipated. Thank you once again for everyone that's watched. A huge shout out and a big thank you to all the subscribers. I hope you got something out of this video, because it was definitely a video that I've been going to do for quite some time. In Australia, water is pretty important, especially to some of the places that we are going to be travelling in the next 12 to 18 months. In the comments below, if you've got any questions or anything that you want to know about, please put them in the comments. I'll get to them as soon as I can. And once again, enjoy, have fun, and if you haven't subscribed or liked, please hit the like, subscribe buttons for upcoming videos. Thank you.